Sue's in the ring. Great heifer, but don't you like her?
Up there now, man. 1475, 1475. For $1,125. $11.25. Buyer, sir. Up there now, 9.5, make a 9.5, and
The echo of the auctioneer's call is sounding the death knell for the CSU dairy. More than 800 milking cows are being sold off.
$25, $11.25.
This new dairy was built about 10 years ago in the center of town to show that a modern dairy could operate in an urban setting. But everyone agrees it's an experiment that failed. A sewage treatment system never worked properly, and there were constant complaints about odors. To make matters worse, the dairy was losing money, and the university no longer has a dairy science major. So the trustees decided to shut it down. Farmers are sorry to see it close.
They've led the way on nutrition and doing research for us, and it's just a real shame to see this close now. The dairy industry did not want it built here to begin with back in '81, but higher up at that time told us it had to be here. So practical sense didn't come into focus when they built the dairy here.
Farm groups see the loss of the dairy as another move by CSU away from its commitment to agriculture. But the university's president says that's not true.
We believe that this university will better serve the agricultural industry by doing fewer things better than attempting to be all things to all people.
Austin says the money saved by closing the dairy will be put back into other agricultural programs. In Fort Collins, Roger Wolf, 9 News.
This is the look. These are the sounds of a traditional cattle auction.
He did now 10 and a half, make it half, take it out 75. 10 and a half, there you go. Make it half, 800 now.
But these cows are different. They're the state's cows, our cows, all 900 of them. CSU has had a dairy herd since 1879, but no more. The university is shutting down the Dairy Research Center, selling off the cows today, one by one. To dairymen like George Maxey, it's a sad day.
It certainly is. It's a real tearjerker.
For the people who work here, who over the years have gotten to know these cows personally, it is also a sad day.
We come into this day with mixed emotions for sure. We've worked hard to keep the CSU dairy going. It's a 110-year tradition that's ending here, and you never want to be involved with something that's ending, and that's what has happened today.
The dairy is in the heart of Fort Collins, surrounded on every side by business and housing developments, and that's one of the factors in the decision to close this facility. The land here has become very valuable, and the neighbors not tickled by the smells of a dairy. Those dairy smells smell like money to these people. With a nod of the head, a subtle wave of the hand, they'll bid for $1.5 million worth of milk makers.
Looks like this heifer's going to be a good milk herself.
The money they spend will pay off the dairy's debts, and the books of this 110-year-old institution will be closed for good. In Fort Collins, I'm Jim Hanchett, News 4 Northern Bureau.